So, welcome to Learn Six Tarot. My name is Christina. For my description and all that good jazz, check the box below. Today we're going to be doing a reading for our Sagittarius friends for the month of June 2024. I'm going to be focusing this reading on matters of the heart. If anything else comes through, I'll be sure to read. But yeah, other than that, let's get it started. My deck is already shuffled and I'm ready to go. So, Spirit, what's going on for our Sagittarius friends for the month of June 2024? Saggy, I have to tell you, when I was shuffling prior to filming, the Nine of Swords came out twice. Both random times. So I'll throw that out there. Let's do one more card, please. One more card for Sagittarius. There it is. Okay. Saggy, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. Let's hold off on that. I'll come back to it in a second. Let's see what the cards are saying. First card you got is the Hierophant. Then we have the Eight of Cups. The Page of Wands, there's your energy. The Seven of Pentacles. And lastly, we have the Ace of Swords. Wow. All right, this is an interesting spread here. Whew. Walking away from the things that aren't serving you. That's just the impression I'm getting off the bat. Saggy, I feel like there was somebody in your life that you were tied to for whatever reason, and it'll be different for all of you, but it feels like you walked away from this person specifically because what was coming out of it, like, it wasn't growing. There was nothing flourishing. Being together wasn't getting either one of you anywhere. You know, that you guys had, there were no goals being met. You know what I mean? And Saggy, I think you had a moment where you had to, like, make that call of, you know, there's potential in this person, but it's not getting off the ground and I don't see it going anywhere. And that sucks because, like, having chemistry with somebody and then, like, it doesn't go anywhere or it doesn't mesh. I've been there before and it's a weird situation. So yeah, that Emperor energy. And underneath it, we have the Ten of Wands. So yeah, again, for a lot of you, if there's the energy here of picking up the pieces and moving on. Just, you know, doing what you have to do, going through the motions, but knowing that it's the best thing for you at this point in your life. The Sagittarius that I'm talking to has been through enough relationships to know when it's working and when it's not. And it's like, I'd rather leave now because I feel like I know how this would end. Queen of Swords underneath that too. So let's get to clarifying. Spirit, let's clarify the Eight of Cups, please. We have the Seven of Swords. All right. Seven of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. Underneath that, the Magician. Yeah, whoever this was, on the surface, came off like the real deal. Like, Sagittarius, I feel like, excuse me, maybe initially you put a lot more into this, like you put all of your eggs into one basket, so to speak. And you know, because what you saw was a good thing, a solid thing, and in your mind you're like, this is going to work. Finally, I've met my person. And I think you saw long-term potential in this person. But I don't know if maybe this person wasn't showing you their true colors or something to that effect. But there's something like that. Like there was something that you thought was and it turned out to be and for some reason you didn't see the in the beginning. I hope that makes sense. And I think you just really wanted to take control of the situation and pull your energy back. Because even though you want the dream, you know that it's probably not going to be with this person. Maybe you guys have different ideals, deal breakers, things like that. Show us Ace of Swords, please. The Nine of Pentacles. King of Swords. Oof, and the Three of Swords. King of Pentacles under the deck. Yeah, it's just, look, let me show you this. Okay, we're clarifying the Ace of Swords. So let's start with the Ace of Swords first before we get into these three cards. The Ace of Swords talks about a moment of clarity, of extreme clarity. The Ace of Swords is the big bang. It's the big thing that turns everything around and changes the way you think and view things. You could see how this woman, she's connected. She has a stairway to spirit, that energy there. She's receiving downloads and information. So that card right there is big in and of itself, because it says to me, Sagittarius, that you had that moment of reckoning. I don't know what it was that triggered it, but it came. So with that said, we'll go into the three cards clarifying it. You have the King of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. This King of Swords card, it talks about being very strategic, right? This guy doesn't do anything quickly. He looks at things from all angles. He assesses, he weighs risk versus I can't talk today. Risk versus reward. He's very measured. But part of his plight, would you say, is that he tends to choose logic over emotion most times, just because he knows he has to. And here we have this Three of Swords here, which indicates that broken heart. You know, sometimes we have to break our own hearts for the better things, because we kind of see things differently. We see it in the future, and we know now it's a good time to put on the brakes. And that Nine of Pentacles talks about stability. Can talk about financial stability, but specifically talks about stability for the self, for you. It talks about independence, financial independence. It talks about being okay on your own and not having to worry or lean on somebody else to be fruitful. So Saggy, you know, I mean, I think that in and of itself kind of sums this reading up and what it is. And with that King of Pentacles under the deck, he is the major of stability. He is that dude, that the ultimate, yeah, with stability. You know what I mean? Money, work, friends, family, that shit that holds you down, you know? So let's keep it moving. Spirit, let me get this shit out of the way. Sorry, guys. Spirit, let's clarify this Seven of Pentacles, please. I just got a side story that maybe some of you were in a relationship that maybe you have to move away for a job, and it's ending. Look, Six of Swords underneath the bottom of the deck. That in and of it, that's moving on right there. That's moving on from troubled waters. This is somebody moving on and entering into a new era for stability. So yeah, some of you guys may be taking a new job somewhere that forces you to move away. You know, and sometimes we're not happy to do that, right? Like, that sucks. But your heart tells you whether you're making the right decision or not, you know. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Wands, the Chariot, and the Page of Pentacles. Again, I have more energy of job, like, and the Page of Pentacles is the opportunity, the job opportunity, and the Chariot is all about full steam ahead success. And not only that, but I feel like you're really passionate about this, Sagittarius. Here's your card, the Knight of Wands. I feel like whatever this is lights you up inside. Like, this is a great, if you resonate with this story, this is a great opportunity for you, and it's just one that you can't turn down. Whatever the case, like, I just know that in this phase of your life, you're really concerned about stability and your future and what your money is looking like and where you're heading and what your money is going to look like in 5 years, you know. You're concerned about not just living for today, but being comfortable 10 years from now. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's clarify this Hierophant and then we'll move on. Okay. Clarifying the Hierophant. Okay. All right. Clarifying the Hierophant, we have the World. Wow. The Wheel. The Five of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Wow, yeah. Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, but go. Okay. I think I hit the nail on the head really with this. Saggy, if you resonated with this story that I'm telling, like, it's your time. It's your time, and the wheels finally hit, and it's time for you to level up. And I think you know that. These two cards right here together, the Wheel and the World, want to talk about leveling up. This is the definition of level up. This is getting an amazing opportunity, something that happens once in a lifetime, and wrapping up this phase up in your life and moving on to something else. We're clarifying the Hierophant here, okay? The Hierophant in and of itself talks about long-term lessons. It talks about your connection with Spirit and those lessons that Spirit's trying to send down and the leveling up spiritually. All this is about growth for you. This is just a time of growth for you. And with the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, if you're leaving somebody behind to pursue this opportunity and you're sad about it, that's valid. You know, because also there may be some of you that are just tired of living paycheck to paycheck and being broke and not being able to financially be stable on your own. The Two of Wands talks about long-term decisions down the road, how they're going to impact me today. What decisions am I making today that are going to affect me in the future? That's what the Two of Wands represents. And you see her sitting there at the window and she's thinking pretty pensively, looking out the window, and sorry if you guys hear the dogs, my neighbor, trying to really consider and weigh the options. Maybe you feel like either way you're losing here. Maybe you have somebody that you would have to leave. Whatever the case, maybe you recognize this story. But clarifying the Hierophant, it's a part of your learning journey, whatever this is. The Eight of Wands talks about moving forward fast. Like whatever this is, Saggy, I feel like it's going to happen at a very fast, exciting rate for you. And it's too big of an opportunity to turn down. Look, Page of Cups and Nine of Cups underneath that. That is wish fulfillment. That is everything you could want. It's an attractive fucking situation. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get some advice for you, Saggy. Spirit, can I get an advice spread for Sagittarius, please, for June 2024? Do one more and then we'll stop. Maybe not. I'll just leave it there actually. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. There's your card. Perfect. All right, we have the Fool. Oh, I love that. The Page of Swords. The Six of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. Again, a lot of you guys, this is a new huge opportunity. This is like life-changing shit. Maybe some of you guys are getting like your first big girl, big boy job. It's big. Whatever it is, this is big. And it's affecting your life. It's affecting your romance, the relationships in your life. It's you having to make a choice between that or this. And the advice here from Spirit is saying, look, it's okay to miss people and to have memories of them and to think of them fondly and to, like, moving on doesn't mean you move on, right? And I think the advice here also could indicate to be mindful when you are wrapping things up with this person to keep the door cracked. Because I feel the bond between you and this person strong. There's a connection there for sure. Some of you guys, this might be like a hometown high school sweetheart or something. Maybe you live in a small town and now you're having to move and moving on to the next phase of your life. Again, God, you got the Fool in this situation. How beautiful is that? If you know anything about tarot, the Fool is the first card of the deck. It represents the start of the journey, but also being lighthearted and naive almost, and just riding faith. This is the start of the journey here. It's the first card. And you can see that she's almost about to fall off that cliff because she's walking and she's twirling and she's so happy. You know, she doesn't see what's below. Excuse me. And that's actually, it's funny I touched on that. The Page of Swords here is a card that talks about doing your research, being curious. Don't go into things blind. These two cards here is Spirit's way of telling you, look, enjoy this ride. You're going to have a lot of firsts. This journey is going to be incredible for you. There's a lot of soul growth. I feel like you're going to grow into the person you were always meant to be, whatever this is. But don't be stupid about it. Do your homework, do your research. When you're asked questions, have answers. I hope that makes sense. And yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. Like, wow. There it is. That's what this whole reading's about. So, wow, Saggy. And to finish with the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. And look, oh my God. Got the Temperance, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands under the deck. You've got big things coming, Saggy. Take them in stride. And just know that why can't I talk? Just know that the decisions that you're making right now, they're difficult and they're hard, but I think you know that they're the right choice. Spirit's confirming that. Just be very careful with how you handle this person and how you move forward from this. I'm excited for you. So Saggy, that was your June 2024 love reading with a lot of work thrown in there. Yeah, I hope you resonate. If you do, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you next month. Peace.